At least visually, something's changed. Audio seems better. It's still glitchy, but you should probably check the off in the inversion, yes. Blood, great, and popping, yay. Stamina, let's see. Hide the icons below the compass, which reflect your suspicion, visibility, noise. We'll put that on. Why not? It's already all on, and I'll fix it so if it's not. See, subtitles, we want all medium and the outline. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. We are Arthur. Oh, good fight in a harsh world where people don't like you and your survival is enough. Atlas goes hard. I've never taken the normal path to chaos. Yes, we will begin now. Act 1, Arthur. That's a good act. Hello, it is me, Arthur. Oh, happy people have no past. Oh no. Me, Arthur. Greetings. This is the loading screen of Arthur. I wonder what Arthur's gonna do today. Hello, Clay. It's time to talk of other things. Whatever that walrus said in Alice in Wonderland, it's me, Arthur. I talk about Alice in Wonderland sometimes. Press A to continue. Don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna quickly readjust my positioning. See, I've been sitting on my bed, which is decently far away from from everything. But I'm gonna reposition. You know the world's insane, but I am just saying today.
Oh, heavens, no.
Who needs the darkness of life? It's not like that's how we know we're alive and that we aren't all lied to.
Oh, God.
Something's fueled up. Drugs.
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
I'm gonna quickly take a second. You know, I always say, why lie to yourself?
Percy! Percy!
No, Percy! Thomas should have been more careful. Oh, you're such a great train. Oh wait, that's a different Percy.
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Ah, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party? We've got a
Oh,
pinata.
yes.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll get a new one.
I'll just grab this power cell and sit down and we'll just
There is now a curfew in
then all the Higgins were surprised.
What are you going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other. That's what
You know
we'll
what? I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's a
One could
fine
read that without a
document.
ripple in one's teacup.
It's such a good document.
Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card.
I think
Not sure about that.
everything is approved today. Hooray! I won't be a stooge no longer. They stoogified me. They stoogified me, but fools, I am not a stooge easily. Don't mind if I just. How'd I ever place the power cell? Let's just check. Matura's image. Employee of the year, hooray! I'm such a good employee. I'm so trustworthy. No, the table's empty. Ah, I hate it when tables are empty. What's in this How about this thing? What's in this one? Can I take the drugs? Ah, jeez. Well.
Whatever happened to you, Prudence?
Prudence. Requires a lockpick. Approve it! More chaos! Hooray! Kalukale! I'm a problem. You approved of it all. Why, Miss Margaret, Worthing has been crowned Junior Field, whatever, has been selected, and battle flower dates, blah blah. It's approved. Police arrest for inbreeder riot. No, there's a riot. It sets people off when decent folk are doing the level best to forget. I think they should hear about that one. I love upsetting the status quo. Don't you love it?
Are you off your joy, Prue? I mean, you too. You're not coming back, are you, Prue? But where did she go?
Prudence, probably very, very, very deceased.
Clive Birthwhistle. You're off at the party, aren't you?
I should have read that. Well, we're just gonna
Let's
quickly
see what Miss
approve
Bean
everything
thinks of
here.
you right now, Clive.
Farm work expected to return to Germany. Hooray! Hooray for Germany! Congratulations on your farm works. Tax service restored on 3 wheels. Ah, good. You know, I always found that 4th wheel to be reductive. Very pointless. Bicycle taxi, that is the enterprise. Young Neil Hamford is now paying passengers along Parade Street. He's also willing to take up to 2 customers at a time anywhere in Wellington Wells.
I hope I did that right.
We're doing everything right. I'm not sure why he's questioning me. It's just the being of chaos that has invaded his very mind and soul. Well, Wellington's under reports. Let's see, what's that about? Thanks to heroic efforts of that person, efficient mechanics, the Wellington under will restore limited services. Hooray! I love services being restored. I'm gonna take that. Stand up. I was gonna steal some more joy. That's a cool bat. I would love to steal that. Oh no, statistics. Oh look, Miss Brigg has written a Clive letter. Dear Mr. Bristle, it's so thoughtful of you to suggest how best to rearrange the department. I am always grateful for suggestions from junior staff how to best do my job as director. I've never heard once a boss say something like this, but sure. However, I'm afraid that it'll be displeasing to swap your office with that of Mr. Hastings. Fortunately, turnover in this department is high. If Prue does return soon, I don't see why you couldn't have her office. In the meantime, I suggest you pop another joy and you'll feel sunshine on your face, whether you have a window or not. All the best, Victor by Director. Take care, Clive. Take that, Clive, you little shit. You're Director Bongs. One of your employees is a pervasive and may be a downer. I overheard him in the commissary telling a friend that he thinks his job redacts good old articles is silly, and what's so scary about the truth? He is very tall, slim, with black hair and brown eyes and glasses. I know I should have asked his name, but I am naturally a shy woman, and there it leaves off. A shy woman, are you, Clive? or just a nasty manipulative schemer.
That little shit. He wants my view.
If only I had a lockpick.
Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course he'd have to break the tube to get out. That will break it for everybody.
Yep. Anyway, I'm feeling pretty jazzed about not being on drugs.
No, leave me alone. I took my toy. No, leave me alone. No. Oh, hi, Arthur.
That's not concerning at all. I wonder what's in
You
here.
seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
Ah, no. Oh, what a shame. A locked desk. Ah, so many filing cabinets. If only I had lockpicks. Ah, I'd love to just root around in here. Stick my nose where it's not wanted. It's like my favorite thing to do. Oh god, is that Big Brother? Concerning. Ooh, power cell. It's glowing, which means I must want it. Ah, the primitive brain. I see shiny, I want shiny.
Let's say you feel perfectly happy.
Really, we are very simple creatures.
Having a lot of trouble getting out of bed. Ask yourself a few questions. Do you feel pain in your bones? Are you having trouble catching your breath? Do you find that you bruise easily? Are you
Oh darn. I wonder what all the joy is about. Yay,
There
I
you
love
are.
blood.
You nearly missed a
bludgeoning
pinata.
things.
It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out.
Oh, hooray!
Come on, hit it! Hit it!
Why do you have
Hit
a
it!
Why do you have a writing crop at work?
Don't have all day!
Ah, that doesn't look like candy. That doesn't feel like candy. Oh, that's not candy.
You are off your joy. Take one
Ha!
of mine.
Ain't that the one you tried to
Oh, my
you
lord.
stole from me?
He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Well, time to run. I wonder how my odds are of escaping this place alive.
Probably a bad time to ask for that raise.
Crouching, crouching, where y'all love the crouching. Oh, Jesus! Ah! No, stairs! Ow, my spine! Concerning! Open, 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 open.
Put that down!
Ah! Ow! Ow! My face!
You smell gas?
Flaming Nora.
Forget him, there's no time.
I do love that there's no path in this country, which means I can be the first to commit atrocities. Or be the first to win some grand prize. I mean, if there's no past, there's no future. And if there's no past or future, then I am the god of this moment. I might have issues. But then again, who doesn't? And in a world of madness, there's only a few options. I choose to have the funny option. I should probably check audio during these cutscenes. Get my audio checker. I'm sure I left it around here somewhere. I would hate to have poor audio in the There it is. The audio checker setup. One moment, and I will check how we are audio-wise. A bit choppy. Not ideal. Huh. Let me try to unplug and... Maybe that will help it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come along back to me. Sounds a bit better. I think that sounds better. These loading screens are long. Canteens, pumps, in the garden, there'll be no joy in the water. Or people's lives, really. Missing something critical, perhaps the shopkeeper can sell it to you. I seem to be not dead, though I do have a throbbing headache.
Christ, how far did those bastards chase me? There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village.
Aha, I can box someone up. They want me to go.
Those bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
Well, unfortunately, I don't live in the authority. Oh no, my batteries are low. Luckily, I have some spare batteries here. One moment. Alrighty, when the batteries die, I will plug back in. There will be a moment when I go mute. I do apologize for that in the future. Coins. I do love coins lining my pocket.
I'm a bit vague about the details. No, really. So, I think you ought to play today, just to be sure. But you can never be too careful. So at 3, gather in front of the telly for a rousing round of Simon Says. Wait, I didn't say Simon Says gather. Oh, stop! We're not playing it yet, so you're all right. And don't forget, there will be cake and prizes for all winners, and everyone's a winner, and everyone will be there. Don't miss it, or you'll stick out like a downer. You can't have downers, right? Brilliant. And now, the catchy new song.
Bobby pins.
New band.
Duct tape. I love duct tape. Using tie a string. Dear Rupert, are you quite certain Teddy doffed his joy? Perhaps you really forgot. You got to look after your mates, man. Have you tried tying a string around his finger? That always helps me. Anyway, I can't reassign Teddy because I haven't got a replacement. All the juniors are off at Scargill. Or whatever. The substance has been serving all sorts of connections. Severing. Abstinence. My dyslexia is showing. At least my friends say I have dyslexia. It's very tragic for me. Because I like to try to read. But I am rather bad at it. Which doesn't help my case when I try to say I'm not dyslexic. But what can you do? Anyway, I can't resign him. And the Montreal must flow. Motorline. I really can't read today. I really appreciate you sticking by your post. If we don't do our duty, who are we? By tying the string around the finger, I will feel certain you will manage the situation. All my best, Jimmy. I don't need to listen to some propaganda. Those loons who say that oh, we've never done anything bad. We're the good guys. Like there's any good guys. It's funny. The idea that there's just some magnificent group that's never done anything wrong. Hooray!
There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
I'll gladly take some cloth and a glass bottle. And I'm so used to follow that I want to just hold down the B button to illuminate everything, but I can't. What was this a mistake? Was this a mistake? It seemed to clearly disappear first, rather than trying to brazen my way across the bridge. After enough joy, they'd forget they'd ever known Prudence Holmes. Beastly Clive would take my office, and they'd forget anyone else was ever in it. But now that I'm here, I wonder, should I put my trust in Mr. Kite? And where are his bloody instructions? In the abandoned house. Yes, but which abandoned house? They're all abandoned. And how to deal with all these wastrels, blah 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 blah. My God, they look like something out of Dante. We'd chase someone out whether they would and take their joy, but we never really thought about where they went. I knew we chased them out when joy made them sick, but I don't know if it was here. But I didn't know it was here to starve and weep and remember. I assumed they were sent to a sanatorium, a decent hospital. But I suppose that's what I wanted to believe. We're all complicit. We know without knowing and don't want to remember, so we don't. My God, I can't wait to get to mainland.
Did run off. And she ran this way. I wonder if I'll see her again.
Hydration is important. Wacky scribblings, yay! I wonder why there's clothing. Smiles. It stops bleeding but can cause infections. Well, I don't really want an infection currently. But if worse comes to worse. Gotta... Hooray!
What happened to him? Or rather, who?
Rupert Underhill. Here comes me, Rupert. A promise.
Ralph, are you going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But if they hurt the city,
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
What are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
Well, it seems I did a very poor job of looking out for you. Terrible news for me, really. Diary of Theodore Minor? Some reading. Excellent. Looking to lie like the doctor's ordered. I could swear I see shapes in there moving around like shadows, but made of light. And there are shadows all around. Always around the corner. He kept turning lights off, said he wants to save the bulbs. He's trying to make me think I'm going blind, isn't he? He loves to feel superior. Who took two joy just so I could stand in his ugly face. Why won't it work? Has he swapped him out for something? Parsimantol? Jelly beans? Jesus, we haven't had jelly beans since... Have we ever had jelly beans? I hate when he talks in that slow, condescending voice, like I'm a child. I'm not a child, am I? I don't even know any children. Obviously. Jesus, what's wrong with my joy? September 22nd. There he is, scratching away in the corner. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Mr. Gibbon? And then, the whoosh of the pneumatic tube. He's blaming it all on me, is what happened, isn't he? He says it's his muse. I don't believe he still got a muse. With his big mossy teeth, I bet she went on holiday long ago. I was married once. Was I married once? How did it end? I get an awful feeling in my stomach. I'm not going to enjoy the remembering. Sometimes all effed up about the joy. You won't send me home. We've got to stay here. Duty. I can hear him churning in the dark. It isn't rats. It's his big mossy teeth. I lie awake, picture squeezing his throat till he turns the color of my carrots. He bloody well stole. He's plotting something. Let him try to wheel out of this one. I saw him writing those lies. Resign me, will he? Off my joy, am I? I'm bloody well tripping up, and he knows it. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. Well, I'm just gonna really save. And save one. Took more effort than I thought. Needed 2 button presses. Limit joy to once per hour. What if I want more joy? Come along, Percy. We have a world to burn. Jesus.
Cheer up, you bastard. Perk up, you!
1-2 combo,
That's the first fight I've won
dweeb.
since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school.
I don't trust these. I'm gonna waste my lockpicks. Button.
Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet.
Unlocking fast travel hatches will allow you to quickly and safely travel to the unlocked hatches using the underground train track. You can also select any unlocked hatch from the map, no matter where you are, as long as you're not busy, and be instantly magically teleported. Goodbye, goons. Let's just open this hatch here.
Bridge. I've got to get to the bridge. In the parade district, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were.
Hello, lady. Crazeless Gem? Sounds French. Wait a second. I think that the guy we just killed was that goon guy that was being complained about. Ah, rocks. Just like what I used to put in snowballs. I said, lying, as it doesn't snow rarely where it snows rarely where I am.
Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub.
Don't mind me, just into some trash. Food. Hooray, I found a rock. Ooh, a British flag. Glass bottle. That's always useful in a fight. Club someone over the head, it smashes, they go unconscious. I'm not condoning violence in case anyone is wondering, but I am saying that it's very easy if you want to fight dirty to do violence. But again, not condoning it. I'm not saying it's a good thing, I'm just saying that it's not as hard as some might think it is.
I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wonder what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke.
We were rascals back in the day. Figure out how to run.
I wonder if
So
the
much
plague
to-
and the blight are the same thing. It's not very scientific, I suppose.
This is for the benefit of Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like
Oh yeah.
some sort of secret message.
Good news, we aren't dead. We survived another threat. And we fist fought some hobo or whatever it was. And I feel really good, though I'm really low on health. If I don't heal up soon, I'll... Oh yes, shovel! A blue item. The berries. I didn't read it, I just grabbed it. Ooh! Ah. I hate it when there's no faces. I hate no face. It's either Slenderman or some kind of stupid thing trying to take my spirit or something. I hate it. It's just so rude and inconsiderate. Darts.
I hope
A
this doesn't
rotten
give me
apple.
food poisoning.
Dig spot. So never notice Arthur when he's sitting down unless they're already enraged at him. Celebration planned after Troy anniversary. Well, I won't be healing up by sitting around. I really need to get better at this. Aha! A loose screw, a flimsy cricketback, but disposable safe cracker. Why, this is some great stuff right here. It's gonna be huge. Head boys rank. Plow boys wank. I get the feeling there was a friendly rivalry. It's probably dead. People engaged in it were probably executed. No tragedy stuff. They aren't coming back. I don't think they are. Whoever they are. In peace times, they'll come back. Liars. Well, I think you might have been right. You know what? I think we need to quickly take a nap. We're probably pretty knackered. I mean, you saw the injuries we took.
Well, you've made your bed, Arthur, haven't you? Getting a bit thirsty. I better find something to drink. Where's a pub when you need one? There's a pump on Barrow Home, isn't there?
That's increasing your maximum when you're too hungry. Your maximum stamina decreases. I got that right this time. Does not technically contain calories, but does not contain but I wondered if it didn't have to. Why would I want an exhaustion-causing drug? You know what? I can work with this. It's limited health, but it's health. I can take a few blows. Learn to defend.
I am coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you.
Alright, it's night. What, do I have to wait until it's nighttime here? And I'll take your charcoal and stuff. I love looting.
A Rose of Gilead. Percy told me about these. They're good for wounds and things.
Didn't mean to take teacup, sir. Nanny Tea Party, do come in your fineries. Remember your manners. Rotting meat. Ah, my favorite. How do they know? Anyway, I must be off, really. It's such a shame. I'm gonna say hi and leave. Man, jeez. Creepy. Insanity's definitely set into this world. Rowan Berry. I don't trust this. I feel exceptionally unsafe. Hello?
Maybe I should make some bandages, just in case.
Metal bits, yay!
A crib. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. When was the last time there was a baby in Wellington, Wales?
That's concerning. That's a question. Rotten onions.
Like they couldn't remember their faces. And they couldn't stand remembering them.
No, oddly enough, I don't feel very safe. I feel oddly don't like that. Oh no.
What's on those beds? Oh, God. I'm not the only one remembering the children, am I? Makes sense. They're all off their joy out here.
Oh, I won't stop the recording. Everything is quiet, alright? Nighty night, sleep tight, everything tucked out of sight, my fair lady. Alrighty, my fair lady indeed, my fair lady. May ye not butcher me horribly.
A toy tea set. Funny, Percy never played with toys. He didn't like anything that wasn't really the thing it was supposed to be. Locked. Aha, but I remember how to make a lockpick.
Hooray! I'll craft one. Proper suit. Fitting was proper, decent sort of people. Irritates the wrong sort, though. Where to conform village or pre-district. Alrighty. Well, don't mind if I do make myself a Jimmy bar. Tea. Can give food poisoning. I'm supposed to use the healing.
It works. I feel loads better. Percy was never wrong about a thing like that.
Aha. Alright, more metal bits. Gotta get into these chests. I shouldn't have gotten into that chest. Nanny! I'm sorry to report the girl. The spoon won't eat her porridge, so I sent her to bed without supper. I think that the person playing Nanny might have lost it. Again, I'm making videos and talking to the void of nothingness as no one is here to talk back, so really we've all lost it. You're listening to the ramblings of a madman entity, and I'm talking to whatever listens, and yet I get no response. Yet I respond back in a way. So really, we're all nuts. There's no sanity, and we're all doomed. Hooray. I think I get the night blossoms only bloom or blossom at night, so you have to wait till nighttime to harvest them. Wish you bitch would stop looking back at me. Have you tried laughing at it? I find that's very useful. There's a moment just checking out. Drop the audio checker. It's always important to check these. No, I'm choppy again. Maybe I need to change the back. Have I returned? The audio is clearer, at least when I turned off my controller, so there's that at least. I know my headphones are good. Sounds like there's a bit of chop. A bit of chop.
It occurs to me that the locals may not be all that welcoming. Oh dear, let's try not to get killed, shall we?
The women are running and I'm not gonna...
I know. Trust me. I know.
Oh, and she's been looted and very dead. I wonder if she was the nanny. Terrible shame dying. I hate it when I die. It's just so inconvenient. One moment you're living and not dead, and the next moment you're dead and not living. Just so inconvenient.
Oh God, that smells awful in there.
Rotten food. Feathers. Bobby pins. I remember. Oh God, I remember. I remember. I remember. I remember. I remember. I think they remember something. That's a funny drawing. This Diary of Reginald Schnell. Monday. I'm not a downer. There's no excuse for those people. I'd take joy happily if only I could. Oh God, I wish I could. Without puking my guts up. How could joy work for years and then cruelly stop? I miss the butterflies and rainbows. Must think of the butterflies and rainbows, not the horrors that push into my head. Tuesday. I miss Hamlin Village. I strained my ear to the sound of Simon Says across the water. Growing up, I couldn't wait to get out and see the world. How I wanted a cup of tea and to stop feeling. Thursday, I think. Slept all day yesterday. Or maybe 2 days? The gray blurs itself together. Into itself Friday. The flowers in the garden district mock me. Bursting with color in this place of misery. Why do they cast us out of the village? What's it to them if we can't take joy? It should make them all happier knowing they can. Oh God, I remember what we did. Flora, Poppy, Hop, Ella, Lewis, Ethan, Harold, Margaret, Algan, Elsa, Olivia, Rupert, Charles, Charcio, Logan, Hector, Harry, Ella, Thomas, Willow. I think they're trying to remember old friends or kids that are all very dead. Is it another dead kid story? I hate it when they're dead. It's a dead kid story. The old current. To the editor. Enough with the bleeding heart editorials. The alligators that were hanged had it. That were hanged had it coming. If they had destroyed the register of children, the whole town would have been destroyed. Stick to reporting the football scores and save the editorializing. We don't need police looking for every Tom, Dick, and Harry that took care of those outlaw parents. What are the police going to do? Arrest the whole town? Editor, swing, justice, or mob violence. Editor, I must vigorously disagree with your recent editorial regarding the vigilante actions against the saboteurs. These selfish parents' attempts to destroy the registry of children so that their own would not have to be hostages. Their actions were a slap in the face of every family that has sent a son off to war. We must do our duty. By long England erudition, cowards are hanged. To encourage the others. Surely saboteur cowards deserve no better. How could we? Good question. How could we? They were so small. It's children's story. No.
No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room and
Oh, that's a bit risky. Look what happened to Goldilocks.
Thanks to a bit of British ingenuity, Bell Pitt brothers, who were too ill with measles to take the train last week, will be able to join their playmates after all. General Bing's office dispatched a taxi to drive the youngsters to Bristol, where they arrived just in time to board the German ocean liner taking them to Bremerhaven. It was certainly a challenge to find a working taxi in these times, no general, but we must all go above and beyond. The old contract wishes the Belpet boys a bon voyage aboard St. Louis. Didn't the St. Louis sink or crash or die or something?
No one saw me hide. I bet I could stay here forever. At least until I starved to death. Well, that's terribly romantic, isn't it? They had each other until the end. Mother would be so proud.
Yep. My mother would be so proud of me looting dead people. Nice for this thing to get slower and then stop when I look. Well, nice to add that creepy ambiance. Anyway, we're monsters. Hooray. We've learned that history should deem us monsters.
Potato. I'm not sure I want to eat it. I suppose I could. Might throw up.
Glug, glug, glug.
This ought to be pretty clean, unlike in the village where they spike it with joy.
A mission. Oh, I do love missions. Points of interest. The abandoned house. The abandoned house. The water well. Just think about how doomed we are and how we're monsters of history. Ah, the creepy music. Hooray! I think my mind's already attacking itself to defend me. This game is wonderfully dark. Like, gee willikers, no wonder the few are happy, cause, and why you have to drug yourself, because, you know what, I don't think anyone could be happy with what little I've already gathered. I don't think if you had your memories, you'd be able to ever smile again.
If I'm happy on drugs,
I think you remember and then let's
really happy. Is there such a thing as false happiness? What I'm saying is,
yes.
Is there a true self?
Yes. It's something I sought. I sought it for a while, and I decided that if society doesn't like my true self, then it can go pound sand, because the fact that if the only self we have is only one us, then we must be true to ourselves. If we aren't true to ourselves, then everything might as well be a lie, a falsehood, a delusional moment. You aren't alive if you lie to yourself. It's fine to lie occasionally. We all must lie occasionally. But to purposely look at the world and then say that you're going to lie to yourself, who you are, what you like, what you love, just to appease some person who will probably never say hi to you back. It's foolish. It's sad. Choice many people make. Because it's easier than the alternatives. As sad as that is, I can't blame them. It's hard. Face the world, look at it. But I think the hard part is what's good. The rules of the Garden District: don't steal. We have little enough as it is. You're welcome, but do be sociable and have a chat. He's a nice fellow. Sleep in your own bed. Remember Goldilocks? You can eat any fruit you find except the fruit of the apple tree. The bobbies will kill you. Let's play the game before we enter. Hello? Let us in or let us out. Arthur Wesley, 1st Duke of the Wellington Wells. There's a road going on his head. That's funny.
Hello? Anyone out there?
What the hell? Are you a tourist? You're dressed like one.
Shit.
Slumming it, are we? Must be nice to have a closet.
Over here! Over here! You want to get thrashed?
Running, 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 running.
In! Come in! God, you're new here, aren't you? From the parade?
Yes. Well, how could you tell?
Yeah. I'll tell you how to survive your next 5 minutes, and in return, you'll give me your socks.
Well, that's outrageous.
Your funeral.
Here's my socks. I don't need them.
Because that suit you're wearing reminds them of all the jolly, proper, decent wellies who drove them out of their homes in the village. And now we're all cold and tired and starving to death. You better get a nice sharp rock and rip that to shreds.
My uncle gave this to me for Christmas.
Or they'll rip you to shreds.
Shit. I hadn't thought there would be so many.
Yeah, it's like the latest groovy nightclub, isn't it? People get a bad batch of joy, and it like flips a switch, and they can't take joy anymore. So they get chased out of the village. Been a lot of bad batches lately.
So what happens if I rip up my suit? They invite me over for tea and biscuits.
Then they really won't give a damn what you do, so long as you don't take things that don't belong to you. Or go up and punch someone in the nose. Now you can survive the next 5 minutes. Cheerio!
Hitting with those awful wastrels.
I don't think my suit is decent anymore. I could wear it around the Garden District, but proper folk will have me pegged for a wastrel.
Mind the side effects. Ooh, but there's a big one we don't mention, isn't there?
I know how you feel.
Sometimes you just have to eat rotten things. That's life, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you throw it into a
Safe.
stew, all the
I
bacteria.
suppose if there's something valuable in this house, it ought to be in here.
Iron lung. Read books to learn how to do things better. To read all the books you can find. Don't mind if I do. Well.
Never.
Oh, mask. Lies. I love lies.
I lied for you
Don't
today
lie.
at 4:15.
That's not good, Percy. You're rubbish at lying.
I was a good liar today.
Who did you lie to?
Mrs. Boyle,
Mrs. Boyle came here?
her face was all red, and her voice was like Mum when she's angry. And I thought that you would ask me why she's angry.
Why was she angry?
I decided that she was angry. But I decided that she was angry because you were up in a tree next to Sally Boyle's bedroom window last night at 8:15 p.m.
Oh, bloody hell. What exactly did he say?
I told her that I was in the tree.
Oh, Percy, that's very bad.
No, Arthur, it's brilliant.
Why is it brilliant?
She won't make me be in trouble because I'm slow.
You didn't have to do that.
She told me not to do it again, so I promised I wouldn't.
Thank you.
I love you, Arthur.
I love you too.
What a good brother.
At least we have our memories, right?
I try not to talk about them, you know, but sometimes I just can't help it.
I suppose he's just another rotten downer like us.
Well, the white outline fill represents awareness as it goes up, and PCs become more aware of you. The red outline field represents suspicion or annoying behavior will fill it. When we feel it become hostile, it's combat time. You can't conform anymore. Display the filled triangle inside the indicator. Be aware some actions cause instant aggression like trespassing or stealing.
Welcome to the bloody garden district.
You're all right.
It's best not to fight if you can help it. Shove them away and just run as fast as you can.
This too shall pass, I suppose.
At least you can drink from the pumps here.
Not sure who this Velcor guy is, but I guess he doesn't have any friends. Another person who wishes to get best would stop staring. Well, if you don't look at it, it won't look back at you. Unfortunately, you seem to have glued your eyes to it. Which is a very poor move. I know, it can work.
You'd be amazed what people throw into the bins.
Have you been sleeping all right?
I try not to talk about it. Sometimes I can't.
Let's see if this qualifies.
They could have taken them, but they didn't have to, did they? We brought them all to the station.
No one minds some bobby pins. Sure. Well, no one wants me dead, so seems it was fine. I do hope that there's an indicator on stealing and what's not stealing. Oh, there is.
Hey! You don't live here! Leave us alone, you bastard!
Only one thing to do in this situation. Running. No idea what you're talking about. Never did a thing.
We'll laugh about this later.
Let's see if we can return.
It's like I'm living in a fairy tale. One of the horrifying original ones, but in jacket and tie. It could be worse, I think.
Sometimes I hear horsemen at night. It's the four, isn't it?
Well, if you're hearing the 4 horsemen, then we're all doomed. And it's been a good game. A good run. But if it's the 4 horsemen, we are officially doomed. Very tragic indeed. Stop staring at me. No. I'll stare more. So the things that we can grab and take that are fine to take and grab and stuff are labeled. And the other stuff is stealing. Got it.
At least we're alive, right?
Sometimes I hear horsemen at night. It's the 4.
Head
Isn't
boys
it?
rule. Seal. Keep calm and carry on. The famous poster. I hate it when I hurt myself via hiccup.
Toys and tiny beds. Tiny beds in every house.
I'm not gonna steal from the safe. I'm not a monster. They clearly have like nothing to their names, so I got
Wouldn't like it
standard.
for a sandwich.
Let's see. Berries. Delicious berries. Audio check. Sounds pretty good.
Getting late.
I'm gonna pick up some night flowers. I'm gonna pick up some night flowers. It's almost late. Glass bottles. Why can't I just fill up the... Oh. Hello, dead body. Ridge. Well...
Don't mind me.
Well, I do hope you don't mind Ridgewell, but I do need a canteen. Filled with water. Would hate to be thirsty. These times that try us. Well, tragically, this is the only bed we have. Just ignore the sounds. And you can sleep happily.
You'll move, Sandman.
Well, I do hope I don't get a jolly good thrashing. It's nighttime. Time to collect some flowers. Gee willikers, they sure do bloom pretty. Admire that beauty. So pretty. Gotta collect them now while it's nighttime. Nothing going. I'd love to sit with you all, but it seems there's no room. I don't know if there's a lore video on this game.
It'd be crazy to be sane in this world.
We say as we walk by that thing. Oh, another place to look at. Oh, good. I was almost gonna do the objective. Can you imagine such a daft thing?
They look pretty well buttoned up. I suppose I can wait here till they throw a party for the whole neighborhood. Or find a cleverer way in.
Tonight, who'll up in the ring? Head boys fight. That's right. That's right. A fight to the death. Ding dong. Let's see if there's a clever way in. What's down here? A giant thingy.
I can think of no good reason to go into a camp full of heavily armed delinquents. And I hope I never have one either.
Well, at least we know what to do. When we need to go into a camp filled with heavily armed delinquents. Cause you know what they like? They like sneaky people. They like people who can think outside the box and aren't afraid to get their hands a little dirty. Luckily, I bludgeoned a man's face in almost immediately after escaping, so I have good odds of gaining that approval.
anxious to get back home to the village.
Well, I live in the parade.
You won't get past that door. Not without one of them disposable electrical cars that all the bobbies have. And a power cell.
Know where I could mug a bobby?
You're a brave one, aren't you? No. I'll trade you one.
Don't you want to go back home?
Home to all those bastards who chased me out of my house. When they all catch the plague and die, then I'll go back. There's something I want.
I think that you don't like those people.
Those bastards in that camp over there, with the helmets and the proper weapons. They took something from me. You get them back from me. I'll give you my card.
Sounds quite dangerous, isn't it?
Of course it's bloody dangerous. That's why I'm paying you. Come and find me in that sort of hamlet over there. We'll trade.
All right. Well, what are they?
My medals. From the war. I won the DSO at Dunkirk and the Victoria Cross at Ramsgate. Those bastards. They thought it was funny that I still had them. Fucking funny they thought it was. No, I'll need a power cell to fire this thing up. Hooligans stole most of those too.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do. Heavens alive. It's a bloody fortress.
Luckily, we already figured out the sneaky way in. Who needs to be a good and proper boy? And I can steal my way in.
Sally would have loved this. We could never get in here.
Wacky. Damn.
I guess I have to take that elevator. I hope no one notices.
So long, Gary. Well, in case it's the end of my life. It's been a good one. 1940, what? 1964.
Lovely day, Fred.
A lovely day it is. Not many people get this far. It's sort of a test. Someone who gets this far usually puts up a decent fight.
In the arena.
I don't suppose there's some way I could be more useful to you alive.
I don't know. Can you juggle?
Well, I could write a lovely poem. I won a prize in school.
Nah. We've already got a bard. First, put your things in that box. We'll leave you there to starve.
Fine.
Good Halloween for the moment of truth, for it is upon you.
Oh, great! I love fighting. I love a good scrap.
two-time winner, Danny Defoe!
Danny Defoe, who friend of William Defoe.
I'm sorry? I don't think I know you. Of course you know me. You got me sacked from the O'Corran. I don't remember that. I don't work there anymore. You thought one of my articles was insufficiently original. Danny Defoe. You lost a bit of weight. To be fair, you did copy my piece line by line. Who gives a shit, Hastings? A newspaper's supposed to make you feel good. Nobody remembers what they read. I don't want to fight you. The feeling is muted. There's only enough food for the winners, see?
Now, lads.
It's a lot of berries.
Weapons. One is quite lethal. The other will just give the other chap some bad dreams. Up to you.
That padded one doesn't look nearly as effective. How badly do I not want to kill good old Danny?
I chose hard mode. I'm in freaking extra hard mode.
That's cheery.
Hey, little guy. I've got great odds on you. Don't fuck it up. He's gonna come on strong with that lead pipe. You're gonna want to block that. Summer's over. Try shoving him. He'll drop his guard. Your feet. Try shoving him. He'll drop his guard. Wolf! Wolf! It's time.
Looking rather knackered, Danny. What's the matter? I thought you wanted me gone.
It looks like Defoe is down for the count.
Do we really have to do this?
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's spice it up, shall we, eh? How about we let the birds have a chance? If you lost your bet on Defoe, now's your chance to have a double or quits.
Oh, afraid to bite it. Take it really easy, nuts. We're poor helpless girls.
Just so you know, I have no qualms about beating up a woman. Oh, you need to heal yourself quickly.
Is victorious. Arthur, you are free to go. It's been a real pleasure having you over. Catch you later.
Let it be known, I have no qualms about what I just did. They just should have been better at not being punched in the face repeatedly.
Let's all wish him well on his journey.
Oh God, this on. Oh God.
I do hope that me not killing that man is going to help me in the future. Well, if you want me dead, I have no qualms stealing from you. I do hope feeling will be mutual. Out of the way, corpse! Doing a little dance.
There's some sort of vent. I wonder if I can pry it loose. I'd need a jimmy bar. I suppose now that no one is actively trying to kill me, I ought to be on the lookout for a Motoline dispenser. That chap at the bridge said I'd need a power cell. And his war medals.
Hey. Nitrogen wells. Skills. And sarcastic. Pass. Great. Iron fist, unarmed hits to the head have a chance of staggering the enemy. Scully choke person unconscious from behind, smothering them unconscious in the bed.
Figure out how to get rid of him real quiet like. I definitely don't want a crowd. Oh! Look, it's not it's me.
Time to be sneaky. Just gonna wait for this guy to come back over here. So while I'm doing that, let me just check the audio. You know, very good to check audio and all that. I wonder why audio is occasionally choppy. Cleared up. And then he's gonna just choke. I'm gonna see if maybe sitting up on the bed helps. Is this working better? Let's see. I do so hope. I think that the audio is actually not choppy, and that I would just fooling myself. No, hearing the here and thinking, it must be my audio that's just messing up yet again. Wacky wacky, turn me on every morning. Wake up with Jack. And tools and throwables. Hint, it's easier to move among enemies if they are looking somewhere else. Ah, the throwables.
Sorry to bother. Please don't make a fuss.
Let's see. Let's just sneak on through. I'm stealing everything from these goons. I'll use the lockpicks from those goons' lockers. Curses.
I guess I can go to that hamlet and give that chap his medals, and he'll give me the card I need to cross the bridge. Alright, now I just need that power seal.
Head boys fight tonight.
Pure resublimated dimethylamine. Fuel of the future, now.
Now where's my stuff?
think that's everything I had when they jumped me.
I'll leave you with literally nothing. Great success. I'm sitting back in the chair for good for posture. There's food poisoning. It's cures, including a powerful healing.
If I crouch, I bet I can disappear into those bushes.
What the fuck was that? You hear that? What was that? What? What was that?
You're here. I know you're here.
Merry Christmas, you bastards!
Are we?
Chop!
I've always liked you, actually.
Boys don't fight. They send goons to fight me. My superiorness. It's so spooky. How great I am. They just see it and they're like, oh geez, that sure is scary. I'd hate to fight him. Well, maybe I shouldn't have tried to kill me. Or cloud me unconscious. Well, really kill me. You know what? I'm all for being a pacifist, but you know, my standards of humans and the sanctity of life kind of drops a bit when you try to take mine. Not really anyone's, but like, especially if you're trying to take mine. Gotta be honest, I'll try to avoid it, but like if push comes to shove, you know, revenge and all that. Oh, like I look out for me, and then other people come second, and that's thinking. And now also I'm gonna loot you all blind because where's this third body? Did I make it despawn? Did I just hit him that hard? I won't say no to being that powerful. I went through all my berries, which is probably pretty bad. And there's probably more food somewhere.
I got your medals. Thank you. You don't know what these mean to me. To know that someone of us fought. To know that I fought. Probably too young to remember. Wish I'd taught in those days. In 42, we threw them back into sea. Then they came back in 43. It weren't the same.
Why do they bother? But the card to get across the bridge?
Right. Oh, of course, yeah. Sorry. Forgive an old man his memories.
Well, good luck. I've got this key card and I can power up the gate with the power cell. I guess I'm ready to cross the bridge.
The moving finger writes, and having read moves on, nor all your piety nor will.
I'm gonna check if that safe is able to be opened. I'm just gonna reload that save. And what's the harm in it? Reload a save or two. I gotta hydrate a bit. Where's my giant jug? Now entering Borrowholm. Gas masks wear out, only wear one when you need it. Five always a way to make them depart peacefully. Red people, if you can manage to not be seen. Ah, well. This animation is cool. When villagers, if you are off your joy, it makes them suspicious, then dangerous. I hate it when villagers become dangerous. Only concealed workers are supposed to repair things. But if you wear a boiler suit, overalls, people will assume you are one. Unconscious people eventually walk away while you're not looking. I didn't even mean to hit that guy with the bottle, if I'm honest. But that happened. Why isn't it loaded yet? The game's got poor loading time.
Still alive. Shit.
Chatting and greeting and smiling and laughing, of course, and breakfast, lunch and dinner, and work, 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 work. Simon Says. Well, I wouldn't be gathering around the telly. I'll be in the telly, just like every day. I'll be playing it with you.
What a jolly man. Makes me want to punch him in the face. Do. This game does not seem to be the hottest off the presses. Don't run like a dream, but you know what? It's got its charms. Like being buggy and messy. Lacking most of the bells and whistles and polish that we're used to. In an odd way, it's charming. Greetings, Mr. Catopoulos at the Caddingtons. Hello, creepy house. You know, if nothing else, that I can tell one thing about that couple. They really wanted to swing from the chandeliers.
Let me see.
Jerky. Being faster, if a bit louder. Street drug not available from doctors. How much money do I have? Oh, 20.
Bloody hell. I'd forgotten about the revolvers. If I go through without taking my joy, I'm gonna get spanked. I better run like hell when it lets me out. Oh dear. One bridge down, and I'm off to the train station. I wonder if Prue's out here somewhere, or if she found a way out. This is where we hang them, isn't it? They broke into the police station, tried to burn the register so the Germans wouldn't know which kids to take. We didn't want the Germans to be angry, did we? We were so scared, or maybe just so tired, so we hanged them to encourage the others. I wonder if we'd made the Germans take the kids by force instead of bringing them down to the station singing London Bridge, if things would be different now. Oh. I hope that's the worst thing I remember. Says the chap heading to the train station. Oh,
that screen.
Lovely memories are waiting for me there. At least I can get on the train tracks.
Increase damage from toxic night fog by a small amount. Stackable. Oh! Oh! So, this fog is very toxic, but due to the fact that I found the iron lung...
No, I just need to find the train station. I want to be able to see it from a distance. Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes.
Finds my body is gonna be well pleased.
Hello.
The bobbies have a thirst on them, you know.
I almost approached someone. You will agree that would have been such a shame. Ah, shucks, I would have hated it. I've been like, howdy doody neighbor, you know? And they'd be like, ah, it's Ned, kill him. And I'm like, oh no, they hate me. It is a funny idea, though, the thought that you could be bludgeoned to death purely for the state of your outfit. How dare you not look more destitute?
Not quite as grand as it used to be. Of course, there hasn't been a train since the germs left.
Still, the tracks go from here all the way to the bridge and then across the river. I wonder if Pruma...
Bees! People dying via bees. I can tell you the killer was, it was bees. I wonder what he was saying though. Ah! More bees. Ah, bees. Terrifying creatures, really. Very hostile, it seems, in this world. Also, I've got an odd feeling that maybe... Oh. Sounds very reasonable.
Am I my brother's keeper? Am I?
At least there are flowers out here.
It's nice to talk. It's good to talk.
Didn't we go to school together? Miss Bing's class.
I'd better not catch you getting into my stuff.
Very cheery chap. Uncle Henry. I sure do hope Uncle Henry wasn't a bad guy.
When is Uncle Henry coming back?
I don't know.
But we surrendered.
We did. Look, Dad won't talk about it. Maybe they drafted him.
Can they do that?
Who's gonna stop them?
I can't hear you.
The Germans can do whatever they want until someone stops them. The Russians, for example.
So why... So when is he coming back?
This is a bad
Percy,
time, like the one where America didn't get annoyed
the
and
Germans,
decide,
they don't explain
I'm gonna get
things.
involved.
They just give orders.
Why?
Well, because I don't know why. I'm sort of worried that he might have volunteered.
I don't understand.
It's probably for the best.
To be an insipid child in a land of horrors.
Why are there cables coming out of that painting? Why does that bookshelf look like it doesn't quite fit? I wonder if it's some sort of secret door.
There's on the north side there. Fine, you're thirsty, Arthur. You're thirsty, boy. spin. Okay, we gotta figure this out. Come on. Come on. What's in it? Remember, there's some sort of secret door in there. I open it. And clearly, now that I've powered it up.
I wonder if it's powered by that switch in the other room.
Choose a symbol for each button. Check which lever. If you get it wrong 3 times, puzzle resets. Otherwise, it would be too ridiculously easy. Okay, let me check. Running, running, running. 2, 4. 2 and 4 are green. Three. Where would the symbol colors be? What is the solution here? How am I supposed to figure this one out? How am I supposed to figure it out? I powered up. A classic way of thinking. Let's see. Where are my rocks? Just organizing. There we go. The pointy stick. Power up the situation. Basic mechanic crafting table. A pointy stick. I love it. I have a pointy stick now.
Good. Now I can come back here with the minimum of fuss.
Due to uncertain weather. Can't very well play cricket in a typhoon. So we'll let you know the revised schedule as soon as we receive the details. In Hamlin, our favorite butcher shop is at the very...
We did it! We did more things. Splashing around. Yay! Sure, I'm glad I have no socks now.
Never be clean.
Well, nothing lasts forever, does it?
Sometimes I hear horsemen at night.
Why'd you take the vanilla? You know it doesn't work for you. How could you forget that?
Also nice to know the mist of the night is very deadly. Nice to know just me walking around at night can just get me killed.
Where are the Americans?
Begging for the Americans. But only when you need something.
How are you holding up?
Be kind to strangers. One day you'll be one of them.
Talking to on all the telephones.
Dear committee members, it's a lovely day for it. We are ransacking the last of the old Victory Gardens. There might be enough potatoes in the entire garden district to last 2 weeks. Do you plan on to starve us all to death? If you have no food to spare, could you at least open the bridge so that we can try our luck in the wilderness? Rather die by a bandit's hand than starve. It's much more glamorous. Your former neighbor, Colin Drisdale, Elliot Fitzloyd, Chris Fox. Church services to whomever opens this missive. Dear fellow Wellingtonian, for are we not all still fellow citizens of Wellington Wells? Good news! God has not forsaken us. He's still with us, even amidst the rubble of the wastelands. Do not take our present suffering as a sign of his abandonment, for he tested his only son even to his mortal limit. Like Job, let us never lose faith. There are those who turn aside from his love and who have given their faith to witchcraft or to those outlandish vegetable idiots, or even demons of unspeakable shape. Do not succumb to these delusions. Where there is faith, there is redemption. And if you have lost hope in this life, all the more should you prepare yourself for the next. Let's gather Sunday at noon on the bridge to Ludd's home. Make ourselves
At least we have our memories, right?
Never say you don't have a choice. Everybody has choices.
He's not wrong. I don't have a choice in this situation. So I'm not gonna try. But we're just lying to ourselves. We're honest, we always have a choice. That one's hard. It's tragically easy to turn a blind eye rather than a listening ear.
I feel awful. I need an Nexamide, or failing that, some tea to make me throw up.
Some viewers have asked, how do I join the brave soldiers of the Home Army? I've asked the Home Army leadership to respond. They would like to know that the Home Army has been full complement of highly trained warriors ready to rebel to invasion by our enemies, or even our friends. So there's no need to join in.
Sick of tea. litigation. Hooray, I'm not food poisoned. I'm gonna just craft a few healing bombs.
Didn't we go to school together? Miss Bing's class?
Sometimes I like to sit down and read the paper. Just like when I was back home. Amazing what you can pick up from it. I wish I died in the bomb.
Two very different discussions. One of them, it's amazing what you can get in the newspaper. The other one, man, I wish I was dead.
Places are alike to me.
Like just a complete 180. One of them, you know, the world sure is interesting. The other one, life is suffering. Oh, if only the bombs took me out. Oh, I'm so depressed. Darkness. I get it, dude, but you guys' entire thing, keep calm and carry on. Or did your teeth just get kicked in that hard? I think that you guys would be used to getting your teeth kicked in. It already happened once in history, the Americans. And then everyone else kicked their teeth in until you left their homeland as well. Huh?
Am I my brother's keeper? Am I?
Yeah, this game is not great. Nice to
Paging
know.
Mr. Churchill. Mr. Churchill to the front desk, please.
Yeah, so the World War II thing didn't go well this time, and the whole keeping a stiff upper lip thing did not play out until the Americans got really annoyed. I always love games like this that seem to ask the question, what if X, Y, or Z happened? Because really, when you think about it, those Germans really had everyone against the wall. Like, would the Russians have won eventually? Maybe. Maybe. Probably wouldn't have been as clean or as fast or anything really, but maybe. If Britain fell, if we're honest with ourselves, we probably would have.
Dad, I've come home. Oh, don't you worry, dearie. Everything will be all right from now on. You sit down and have a cup of tea. I'll just go and make up your bed.
A loading screen. And I've been wanting to play this game for a while. I was curious about it, thought it would be a fun game. To an extent it is, but I am worried with how many loading screens I've already hit. Like, that's rarely a comforting sign in a game. Like, sometimes you understand, like, it's slow because... yawns. Like, at one moment it's slow because you're like, oh, it's loading a billion things, a billion assets. And it's like, do give us a second. Didn't work. I thought that would actually get a secret pathway. I need to start narrating my thoughts out loud. I remember that's like more engaging than me just doing something. It's really cool to play this dystopian game, though.
If it wasn't for the war, I bet he could have been a great scientist. You don't have to chit-chat to be a scientist.
What are we going to do if there isn't food? Will you shut it? I'm trying not to blow myself up.
Hey, look up your ball bags, I'll piss in your corpses.
We're coming for you, you greedy bastard!
Go eat a banger, you leaky scanner!
You're done hoarding all the pig meat! Jesus Christ, I haven't been in here since.
Yeah.
What if we just not helped? You know, just made them take the kids. Instead of us bringing them here, singing London Bloody Bridge.
Would you shut the fuck up? We're here for food, not nostalgia.
It's better this way.
Karma comes to us all, friend.
This won't hurt a bit.
Glitchy torso. Just gonna pick a deck. I have more Jimmy bars.
What have you got? Nice to see you. Oh.
How do I get down to the tracks?
We're not a bloody bed and breakfast, are we? So get out! You're not my neighbour!
Not my neighbor. Oh no.
Please just lie down.
You saw nothing. Alrighty.
A man's home is his castle, and it's not your bleeding castle!
Thank you for revealing that you exist.
Personal.
Look on the bright side. I was ready to kill all of you. So you not being one of the ones that woke up just saved your entire crew. Come on.
Please don't struggle.
We're just gonna drop them right here. Thank you for the Jimmy bar.
Just relax. Don't question it.
I love how cooperative these guys are. Don't mind me. Me, the infamous lockpick waster. I love wasting lockpicks. Come on, there must be a book or something. I don't get why I can't refill these bottles with the water from that pump thingy. But here we are. Now remove glass bottles. I died. I hate it when I die of death. Probably died of death. Oh no, I'm gonna get run over by a train. That's a dead guy.
Ah, that's how I get down. Right. Now I just have to find the tracks and walk on out of Wellington Wells.
Any torch you have will queue in the quick slot. Amazing torch. Got it. Toys. Aha, the goblin within me was right to loot this one. Sebastian, we're worried. Daddy says you weren't in your hidey hole on Tuesday and hadn't eaten your cake. This is no time to be a picky eater. Where did you go? You know it's risky to go out by yourself. Please be a good boy and don't scare us like that. At least leave us a note so we know you're safe. I have bad news. He's not safe. I need to send by taxi. Also by taxi, name has been crossed out. Name has been crossed out. Name has been crossed out. Coward, it's a lot of you. I'll deserve to feel terrible. Whatever you did to those kids, you were their the people they trusted. You betrayed the sanctity. Glug, glug, glug. Jeez Louise, there sure is a lot of good things in here. High voltage. High voltage. Dear darling Sebastian. What a brave boy you are. Daddy says you got on the train and climbed out the back into the tunnel. Just like we practiced. We were so worried when we saw the train pull away. What if the windows had been locked? It was agony waiting to know you're safe. Daddy says you're cross with him for not coming earlier, but please understand, it's too risky. Except on days when he can inspect the tracks. Daddy will bring you food every Tuesday. Try to make it last. We don't have ration coupons for you anymore. But that's alright. I need to reduce... Anyway. Courage, my little shoulder. Love, Mummy. P.S. I asked Daddy to smuggle Elonzias to you. I know you think you're too big to sleep with a teddy bear, but it's good to have comfort at home. Happy birthday. I can hardly believe you're 10. Of course, you're such a brave boy that you often seem much older. There is a slice of carrot cake in the next box. I know it's not your favorite, but we'll have to make do just a little longer. Next year, I hope we'll have a proper birthday cake and candles for you. So it can't last forever. But you see, it does. Looks like a nice cake. Too bad. The kid's probably dead. Always do be careful. A. Then D. Then B. Then C. Well, tragic tales abound, it seems. My memories.
I'm so sorry, Percy. I should have got on the train with you, like I promised. The rule was if a kid was a day over 13, what could I do? You could have kept your mouth shut, Arthur, and not told them you were 13. That's what we could have done.
Percy. Our boy, our foolish boy. We need the money. These 16 sovereigns. They need the money. So many sovereigns. I could actually get food. Thank goodness I doubled back. Could have missed some items. Take your seasickness pill before boarding the boat. Please help your small brother or sister take his pill. Cleanliness is friendliness. All children must have taken showers before departing. No English children or 13 on the train. It can't be recharged. A recharge station. Got it. Ugh, my memory again. I hate it when I remember things.
And you are too old to go to Germany, are you not?
He can't take care of himself.
Bloody Bobby. I told him I wanted to board even if I was 10 days too old, but we don't make the rules anymore, Mr. Hastings. I shouldn't have told him they got my birthday wrong. I don't even know why I did. Should have just kept quiet and got on the train.
He wants to see you. Turn a few of these into some of these, and some of these into some of these.
Bloody hell. There's been some sort of cave-in. So much for walking down the train tracks to the Britannia Bridge.
Yep.
What the fuck do I do now?
We could try not sucking.
It's a little lost lamb. Where's Bo Peep? Eating her curds away, I bet.
That's little Miss Muppet, you muppet.
Can we pound him now?
Yep.
You can't just call it a victory. A victory is when you win. Don't envy me! Don't
Hug if I can't do it properly.
Who will guard the Guardians? Woo! Woo! Your B-mates! Sure! It's time!
Just so you know, I really didn't want to do that.
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
You wanted me to bludgeon me to death, so tragically, if you were so insistent on bloodshed, you have brought upon your own tragedy. Is why one must be careful of who enemies they make. For if you're not, you may make an enemy the wrong person. How did those three get down here? Like, the pathway with a long drop, so you wouldn't willingly jump down here. And all the other pathways seem to have been sealed. So much tragedy. I have a friend who loves tragedies and dystopias. Sure, they'd love to watch this game. Or play it in general. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. We have a new plan, probably. Maybe.
Bloody hell. That's Ollie. Ollie!
Come for me, have you?
Ollie! I'm Arthur!
You won't get me! You won't get me, you bastards!
Ollie! No! It's Arthur!
Bloody murdering wastrels!
You've gone mental!
I'll save you, Margaret!
I'm your old neighbour, Artie!
Always lying!
Little Artie!
Artie's gone, they took him away!
Ollie, no! They
You're
didn't!
lying! You're a wastrel!
Ollie, it's Arthur!
Well, why didn't you see that before?
Oh my God, Artie. Little Artie.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Watch your mouth, laddie. What would your mum think? I thought they took you away.
No, they had my birthday wrong.
What?
Sorry?
No, of course not. No, you've got it all wrong. That was Jack turned you in and I what tried to save you.
Right.
I remember now. You came back. From the station. The only one.
You don't think they hurt him? Percy?
The Germans aren't animals, you know. They just wanted to make sure we stay quiet. And we did. Spot of tea?
That's very kind of you. I'm not thirsty.
That's right, Margaret. We have to run after water.
This man went fully insane. Hooray! Insanity.
Any idea where he might be after all these years?
Not really. I know I have to get out of Wellington Wells. I thought I could take the train tracks to the bridge.
Aye. The only way to the Britannia Bridge is the train station and the parade. And good luck getting into the parade. You could stay here. Remember when you and Sally used to stay with me? When the... But it's young Artie. Meg, you remember Artie, don't you? No room at the inn for young Artie? No. You're right. You're always right. Sorry. Margaret says it's best if I keep to myself.
Oh. Sorry to bother.
But Margaret thinks we could help each other.
Really? Brilliant.
There's a warehouse in the old German camp. We could burgle it.
The Victory Memorial Camp? Where all those Home Army chaps run around practicing stabbing people with bayonets? What do you want me to do there? Run around yelling, "Here I am, shoot me," while you go in under the wire?
There's a thing I need from their warehouse. If you help me, I'll get you out of Wellington Wells. I just need you to turn off the power in the camp.
And this isn't going to get me killed.
Don't be a great girl's blouse. I'll meet you at the bunker after dark. Don't worry about the sentries on the bridge. I'll make sure they get a good night's sleep. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
I trust him.
Shall I just show myself out then? Ollie?
How long have we been
I
going?
don't actually know the way out,
3 hours. Alright, Joe, well, I do have a study session with a friend tomorrow. I'm boring for the future.
From school. Margaret, what's her name? She was supposed to go on the train, but then she disappeared and no one would talk about it.
I think this is a good game, and I think I'll return to it. Not sure which day or how, but I know how, but sure when, but I will probably return. Yeah, I can't stay here forever. I can't hang out forever. The sound probably our friend. That's how we get in. Well, as beautiful as the nightshades blossoms, this too was a wonderful time. Time of laughter, time of fun, time of merriment. Tragically, like all things, it does come to a most unsatisfying end. Tragically, there is no satisfying end. Let's see where to send. I reckon we'll go off to land. But remember to laugh at life. To have a song in your heart. To find the wacky. To keep true to yourself. But most importantly, and the thing I will always tell you, is remember to laugh at life because it makes life a little easier. Goodbye.